Hi, it's Richard Bromley here from Charterhouse Auctioneers. I'm going to have a bit of a walk and a talk through our collection of Automobilia coming up on Thursday the 18th of July. Now, in the Automobilia, we've got stuff ideal for your man cave, for your study, for your work office, wherever, even maybe at home as well. Now, Automobilia, we've been searching barns and houses and what have you, and we've got thousands of items coming for sale in hundreds of lots. We've got enamel signs, we've got to be talking about a lot about those. Some are in super condition, some are certainly very much in a pre-love condition. Personally, I quite like a little bit of character. Now, one of the lots which actually I think is quite fascinating, lot 458, is a couple of autograph books here. You've got John Surtees. What is also quite nice, the person who collected them, he's put the names at the bottom as well and the date they were collected. We've got Jimmy Stewart, there we go, who's obviously brother of Jackie Stewart. We've got Lewis Hamilton. We've got a few people in there who, I don't know who they are, but they're a fascinating collection of autographs. Again, been a lot of interest in there. We've got car bits, we've got sort of bonnet mascots here, we've got a Rover mascot here. We've got enamel car bar badges. We've got books again. These are all collected by the same owner as the autograph album. Again, a lot of these books, they're all signed by the Formula One and other motor racing legends. Through here, again, we've got a lovely sort of selection of enamel signs. We've got various odd job lots of bits and pieces. We've got a car horn, bulb horn. That's obviously all a little bit pre-loved. Nozzles. Do you remember these as a child, or is it just me? Maybe it's only people of a certain age here. And it's the sort of thing that, these old road lamp signs, they were much a common feature. You'd be coming home from the pub at night, maybe a little bit worse aware. What you do, you take one of these home, you put it in your bedroom, you put it in university digs or squat or whatever, and you light them up. Through here, we've got a lot of Michelin, a lot of Monsieur Bibidon action. Here we go. They're always very popular, always very, very decorative. AA signs, more books, greasers, oil cans and bits and pieces. Coming just down through here, over here, we can see, again, these are always very popular. These look kind of quite nicely displayed, and again, lovely patina. They're always very careful because always got oil on them. Over here, you've got a lovely Firestone's tyres map. There we go. Back in the days before satellite navigation systems, if you were stuck in a petrol station in the 1950s, you'd have a look, sort of see which roads to go on. Along here, we've got a lot of pump globes here. We've got them in glass, we've got them in plastic. SO Extra, certainly a few £100s for that. Again, an ideal little tip, what a lot of people do with them these days is they put a light in there, light it up, ideally in your man cave. We've got SO, Super Fina, Shell Mix. Again, I always love these Shell type signs there. We've got Coca-Cola signs, and again, more oil cans and what have you. We've got a Lister stationary engine, so if you're the sort of person who likes to sort of spend a weekend at a vintage show or whatever, you can get that one fired up. We've got large, huge enamel signs here. You've got this very large Clincher tyres, not a brand I've ever used myself. You've got these Castrol motor oil signs, more oil cans and bits and pieces. Coming down through here, you've got various brochures. We've got old Champion other spark plugs. This is one of my favourite lots here, and isn't it absolutely huge? Again, tells the time right twice a day. That's our guarantee and warranty. So currently it's selling 12 o'clock right twice a day. Again, hugely heavy item. Must have had huge bolts to secure that into the industrial warehouse where it came from. Estimate on that is a double-sided one, probably around about £700 to £900. Again, more cans, and again, this is I thought this is quite a nice globe, not for resale. What's the point of that? What's the point of them saying you can't sell it? I've got no idea. More cans and oilers. We've got big posters and banners underneath here. We've got a lot of Rolls-Royce 2025 parts. We've got more books. We've got more cans. A lot of forecourt items. We've got a huge collection of Michelin items. We've got signs and cans and absolutely everything up through here. Again, we've got more enamel signs up through here. You've got forecourt signs, again, the ones that used to sort of rotate. Remember these are child sort of rotating around in the wind there. Again, more petrol cans this time. Some really quite rare petrol cans. This is an Alexander Duckham & Co. Limited can here. We've got light boxes, Porsche self-service and bits and pieces. Again, here's some more rare cans. A lot of the cans we see tend to be just BP or Shell. Big Tree Motor Spirit, not come across that one before here. And up through here again, more light boxes, big enamel signs. You've got a lot of forecourt items here. You've got this wonderful Duckham's forecourt sign here, complete with working thermometer. It says it's just over 70 degrees at the moment, and it certainly feels like it is. More oil cans and signs. That's a rather wonderful one up there. Hung up high, the Humber. That's a double-sided one. Estimate on that sort of £500 to £800. Again, more oil cans, and people actually love all this stuff. We've got clocks. And again, we've got quite a lot of these modern ones here, plastic ones here. They're estimated around about £50 each, so quite modestly priced, but again, very affordable, and will certainly dress up any home that you've got. You've got more enamel signs. The Pratt's here, that's a double-sided one. That'll do certainly hundreds of pounds here. And maybe the last thing just have a little look at is an architect rendering here by Jackson and Green. And this is for a building down in Bournemouth, and I love it. You know, very modern Parkston motors. I love the way the cars are all up there. Something like that, probably only £30 or £40, but it just gives you a bit of a flavour of all the hundreds of lots of Automobilia we've got. The vast majority of what you're going to be sold without reserve. So if Automobilia is your game, come and see us at the sale.